All right, today we're going to talk about some of the reasons why you would want to terminate a crop or keep it in the ground. That's coming up next on The Urban Farmer. So today we're looking at a bed of red Russian kale that I planted densely for a baby salad green. So it's a cut and come again green that I'll cut multiple times and get a nice baby size salad type green for my salad mixes or to be sold on its own. So this is red Russian kale. I've done a video on this before, and it's the last week of March today, and this was an overwintered crop, meaning that it was planted in the fall with the intention of keeping it going through the winter and then having something to harvest really early in the season like now. And we've gotten a couple cuts out of it, and I've decided to terminate it now at this point. And there's a couple reasons why I just would like to, there are a couple reasons for that I'd like to share with you. The first is that the crop is no longer really that premium. It's been cut multiple times, so we've made money on the crop. But also it's starting to go to seed, so we're starting to see little heads like this in there. And it's also starting to not look very nice. It's been cut multiple times, and it's starting to get a bit of yellowing on it, as well as there's some weeds that are starting to take root. So we've got some chickweed in here coming through, which is an annoyance that I don't want to have go to seed in my greenhouse, which you can see the heads on it. It's just starting to, so I want to prevent that from happening so it doesn't spread more weeds. And so that's why I've decided to terminate this crop. So I'm stirrup-hoeing it and turning the bed over, and I have videos on this as well. So that's why I would turn this crop over. Basically, it's a cost-benefit analysis saying, is this crop going to be worth it? Knowing that if I harvest it, I'm going to be picking through seed heads, I'm going to be picking through weeds, and I'm going to be spending time on getting the crop to market. More time than I would if it didn't have those problems. So at this point, it's like saying, well, I'm better off starting a new crop and getting a few good yields where I don't have to do any work like this. So that's why I'm turning this over. So a reason that I would keep it in the ground, say perhaps let's just say a scenario was that I started to see some weeds in the crop, but it still had a couple good cuts left in it. I might then decide to keep the crop and just manage the weed area. Sometimes what that literally means is I will go in with my stirrup hoe. See, here's an area here with chickweed. I'm just gonna go into my stirrup hoe and just forfeit maybe a 1 or 2 foot area on that bed. Just say, get rid of that weed. Yes, I'll lose a bit of crop, but then it'll prevent it from spreading. So that would be something I would do if I was gonna keep it in the ground. You know, other scenarios might be that some of it's starting to go to seed, but not all of it. So I figure I can get a couple more good cuts before the rest of it goes to seed, understanding that I might have to pick through the odd thing like this on the table, the salad table. Other than that, I'd say, okay, well, we'll just keep it in the ground. But so for in this particular case, we've decided to terminate. I mean, the crop is getting a little bit patchy. It survived the winter, but it's, you know, it's a little haggard. So we're going to turn it under. So I hope that helps. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit the subscribe button right now. Like and share these videos with your friends. Check out my course, profitableurbanfarming.com, and my book at theurbanfarmer.co.